Okay, I don't know, Mom, if I know how to turn me on. No. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I want to, at this point, call the House Higher Education Committee meeting together and welcome everybody to the 2021-22 session. I won't belabor the point by too deeply, but obviously this is going to be a bit of a different year for us all. We have some members online with us. Ms. George can see those. I cannot. So welcome to the members online. Thank you to the members that came. We're going to be here just briefly this afternoon. Thank you for coming. So that on our agenda is the introduction of our new members, officers, and the committee rules. I also want to share information with you about a bill that we may need to get to more quickly due to the potential situation if we have to adjourn. As we all heard today with the small budget, nobody thinks that's going to be the case. We don't have any indication that we have any type of an outbreak or infection, but we always want to be ready for that. So with that, again, welcome, and we are called to order here. I would like to recognize our staff that will be the heart and soul of our committee as we start today. In no particular order because they're all very important to us. To my left, Courtney George will be our analyst. She is the behind the mask there, so we will get to know Courtney in a different light than many of us have over the years. We'll see a mask version of Ms. George. So welcome to the committee this year. I think Michael Walker will staff us still, and I think Michael is not here today, but he is online. So welcome, Michael. Nod your head or something. Courtney can see you over there. We cannot. I don't know if Sarah has made it over here from the office yet. Sarah Gallion will be our committee secretary, works with us up in 417. She was with us last year, so we welcome her. Carson Corsi back there in the middle. He is with us. They must think I need to be straightened out. They continue to send me a University of Georgia graduate. They can continue to send us tech folks. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Carson. We're balancing out. We're getting along very well, and welcome him. I also at this time want to welcome back to the committee, but new to our officers in the committee. Representative Earhart to my right from Cobb County. Representative Earhart joined the legislature in 2019. In addition to serving on higher ed, she serves on budget and fiscal affairs oversight, information and audits, regulated industries, science and technology, and transportation. Have I missed anything? I think we got them all that. And we'd also like to welcome as our secretary of our committee to my left, also in the black bedazzled mask there, Representative Patty Bentley. Representative Bentley has been with the House since 2013, serves on Agricultural Committee, Higher Ed here with us, Intergovernment, Retirement, Ways and Means, and the Special Committee on Healthcare. Have I missed anything, Representative? Rural Development Council, Caucus, Rural Development Council, that is absolutely correct, along with us on that. At this time, be in order, Representative Earhart, would you like to say anything, share anything with us?
Just that I'm good, but yeah, gotta learn the system.
20, what are you, 23? Actually, it says 16. See if that
Does it really? Well,
there you go.
you're right, and I'm wrong on that. Just that it's a privilege to be here and to be in this role. I am a huge, and I make no bones about the fact that I'm a huge fan of our Georgia Public University system here. I have 4 children who all graduated from public universities, so I have navigated those waters both as a mother and now as a legislator. So thank you for your guidance on all of this, and I hope to learn a lot as well.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Bentley, would you like to, what number? Yeah, press this.
Number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. I'm just honored to be able to serve in this capacity as secretary for this really good committee, higher education, because I proudly represent the Fort Valley State University in my district, and very grateful for this opportunity to continue to serve all of the institutions of higher learning across the state of Georgia. So thank you.
Thank you, Representative. And as the committee members, for me, when we broke last year, of course, we knew we were going to, struggle as the rest of the state did with the virus and the containment. But Representative Bentley had offered us to get down to Fort Valley State, and we weren't able to do that. And we hope things will get better and we can do that. We were, as I mentioned, we were going to try to get out to several components of the university system, but I didn't want to do that at all because they should have been doing what they were doing, and that is focusing on the students rather than any type of environment for us to meet. So we're going to hope to get back there. And last, but certainly not least, I believe we only have one new member this year. And so I'd like to recognize, and if there's not objection, I'll recognize Representative Casey Carpenter. And there's objection to the gentleman's recognition. We'll take that back to the speaker we'll take that back to the speaker for further consideration. Representative Carpenter, would you like to say a welcome to the committee?
Mr. Microphone, man, I tell you, I'm excited to be in this position. The last time I left you, I was across the aisle staring at you with tears in my eyes. So I guess I struck a chord with you, and I got an opportunity to be on this committee, and I'm excited. I appreciate what you do, and I too am a big fan of our university and college systems in the state of Georgia. So I'm a big fan of investing in education. So I look forward to working with you guys.
Well, welcome aboard, Representative. You came, you did bring some thoughts and some ideas with us, and the hard worker you are, we can absolutely put you to work here on the committee. So we welcome to do that. We do want to get to the rules, but before I do that, given the late hour in the afternoon, I'm not going to go to everybody for introduction. We'll do that in a meeting. But does anybody have anything that, first of all, to make sure, I did not miss a new member of the committee, I don't believe. I believe Representative Carpenter was our only new member. Mr. Do you see anybody raising their hand on okay, so I think we've done it. But is there any other member that wishes to share something with us before we get to our rules? If not, then out of an best use of our time, I would move and ask the committee's consideration to review the rules inside your folder. If you're with us online, you had those emailed to you. Numbers 1 through 13. There's only been one copy produced, so there's not a question of do you have the right one. There were these are essentially the rules last year. There's slight changes on item number 4. In the third line, there used to be a period after representative or senator designated by the author. We have a situation where the rules actually didn't allow for us to designate somebody to present a bill if they couldn't get to the meeting. I mean, technically the rule said we've been proceeding without objection to allow someone to send us a text. And if the senators, especially when we get to the Senate bills, if the Senate was held up, we're allowed, a member of the committee or somebody else could do that. And instead, just out of an abundance of caution, I placed it, or the chair. So if we get instructions from a member that wishes to continue their bill without them here, that's generally for a bill that's been heard before and is not a contentious piece of legislation, just so that we can move it across. But that was a change. I think that is, there was a comma out of place and a word missing, I think perhaps in the rules I saw. I'm not sure they were our rules last year, but those are the only thing the only changes. So if, take a quick look at those, and do we have any questions online? I'm going to, yes, sir. Well, if we don't have anything online, okay, then it is that time. If you would like to do so. I have a motion by Representative Williams and a second by the Vice Chairman of the committee, Representative Earhart, that the rules be adopted. Is there any discussion? Discussion on the motion. We vote in the room and then vote online. Okay, y'all, you have to walk me through this. This is the first time we've had a virtual meeting in the off session, but we haven't dealt with any business. So what I would like to do at this time is ask all the members present in favor of the rules, in favor of the motion to approve the rules, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? We're unanimous on site. Are we doing voice votes for them, or are you able to record votes? Okay, let me ask, I believe everyone can unmute that is online. Ms. George can see you, but I'm going to ask those that are virtual. Everyone in favor of the motion to approve the rules, say aye.
Aye.
If this is the important part, I suppose. Anyone opposed, say same sign. Okay, the chair hears all eyes from our virtual audience with no one in opposition, and we'll record it as such without objection. Is there objection? Okay, so this is out of an abundance of caution. What the chair hears is a unanimous in-person vote, a unanimous virtual vote. The rules are adopted per those votes without objection. That's all I have for you today with two notices. So again, you have a sheet so that we can get your information. I think this is going to be more important than ever, given the logistics we're going to have to use for the session. So please get that back to the office. The second thing, we didn't put it in the packet because we didn't know how many people would be here, but it was sent and attached to an email to all the members. House Bill number 67. It's a bill I have sponsored along with a number of members of the committee and Representative our committee secretary and Representative Smyrie. It's a bipartisan bill to extend the sunset dates for the carryover university events. Take a look at that. That should we have to adjourn or should we have to recess for a period of time, that bill does have an impact on how they budget and how they, account for current revenue. So that may be something we may be needing to move on sooner than later, maybe even next week. We'll see what the logistics of how it's going to work. But please check on that. If you need a copy of that, email that. We can deliver a hard copy to your place on the floor or the gallery or 341. But we're trying to be virtual and get that out. There's a single version of that right now, and you have that email to you, House Bill 67. So if you would take a look at that, we may have to take action on that next week. Otherwise, we have a number of bills that have been dropped. I think 5 in total. So feel free to take a look at those as you see them in the committee file. And we will look to keep our same Wednesday 1 o'clock meeting time in the future. If there's no further business before the committee, we'll stand adjourned without objection. Virtually, we're nothing. We have no objection to that. Then without objection, we'll stand adjourned.